Our Nike sneaker collabs did. They used to feel a lot more special. They actually allowed time for the shoes to breathe a bit, to actually have an impact and be felt. Nowadays, collabs seem little more than content fodder, marketing hype to drum up sales. Nowadays, a sneaker's success is determined by how quickly it sells out, how much money it goes for on the resale market, rather than what it actually stands for. Once the release is done, it's done. We move swiftly on to the next release. Now, I'm not saying that sneaker collabs don't have an important part to play in sneaker culture. They are and always have been an awesome way to show a brand in a different light. And I have little to no doubts that a number of big collabs this year will instantly sell out and go on to command big money in the resale market. But what I am talking about is the repetitive nature that collabs are currently going through. And today, the muse for this talking point is going to be the Tiffany Air Force One. This sneaker has been a hot talking point ever since images leaked a few weeks ago. Some people think it is a really disappointing collab, little more than a cash grab, and other people think it is a brilliant collab, showing a sign of intent from Nike to delve a little bit more into the design and luxury markets, thus appealing to a more specific and well-heeled target demographic. I think it's an interesting talking point, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments as to what you think about the Air Force One Tiffany, and more broadly speaking, what you guys think about the nature of collabs in sneaker culture in 2023. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit the like button, and if you enjoy sneaker related content like this, feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We are nearly at 100,000 subscribers. And to all of my regular viewers, I just want to say thank you all very much. I appreciate it. And so I'm going to offer two different opinions. One from someone who really likes the Air Force One Tiffany and thinks it's great, and the other from someone who basically thinks it's crap. You can make your own mind up come the end of the video as to whether or not you think one is more persuasive than the other. So let's get into it. I think it's a great collab. I think it is a great collab. Tiffany is a high-end brand. They produce simple and sophisticated jewelry, and they are the ideal collaborator for Nike in 2023. You see, Nike are trying to branch out and appeal to a more affluent market. We have seen this in the past with the collaboration with Dior. We've also seen it with Louis Vuitton, and we've also seen them announce a high-end luxury Air Jordan collection. So it's only fitting that Nike utilized this type of a collab to manipulate market perception about them as not being just a performance-based athletic company, but also a luxury footwear manufacturer. It's also a great chance to put Tiffany officially on the Nike map, because although they've worked together in the past for a marathon medal, it's only right that they make their footwear relationship official, seeing as the only pre-existing model is a shoe that is Tiffany in nickname only. Now let's talk about the actual shoe. The price point is $400. This is a fantastic price point. Let's not forget, this is Tiffany. We need to remember that the Dior Jordan 1s were running like $1,800. The Louis Vuitton Air Force One Nikes, they were running $2,750. So $400 for a Tiffany Air Force One, that's a steal. The sneakers themselves are beautiful. You've got that supple black suede upper, grainy leather, rope laces, Tiffany blue swoosh, chunks of silver embedded onto the heel. What's not to like? And then you've got all the accessories, the shoe horn, the cleaning brush, the whistle. Perfect. The design, it's ideal. It's understated, but yet it's luxurious, incredibly wearable. Definitely not to be confused with any other normal black Air Force One. A lot of people are saying, why not include a reference to Nikki Diamonds? And my answer to that is, why include a reference at all? This is not a Diamond Supply sneaker. This is a Tiffany sneaker, a real, legit Tiffany sneaker, not some copycat colorway version. No disrespect to the original Tiffany SB, and that's why I think it's a great shoe. And so there's one or two reasons why the Air Force One Tiffany is a cool shoe, good collab, but in order to be balanced, let's hear from the other side. Yeah, the Tiffany Air Force Ones, they're definitely not it. I think if we just talk about the design first, the thing that stands out to me the most is that they're just so underwhelming. The design is just so basic. It feels uninspired. Like, think about it. It's a black Air Force One with a blue swoosh and a silver number plate. Like, if you were gonna refer to the design needle, and see whether or not it has moved at all. With this design, I think you'll find it's not moved a millimeter. I think one of the things that's funniest to me about these Tiffany Air Force Ones is that they're not even the best Tiffany Nike, and that's saying something because the Tiffany Nike that they're inferior to isn't even an official Tiffany Nike. For me, the whole marketing campaign and like all the extra stuff, it just feels a little bit more like an attempt to create a viral moment rather than an attempt to actually create a culturally significant sneaker. At a time where every other week there's another Nike collab, we don't need another luxury brand trying to shoehorn themselves into the culture to just capitalize on the popularity. That's why for me collabs are dead now. Like, this just proves it. They make more collabs nowadays than they do good GRs. You know what I mean? No one actually really cares about these. The only people that care about these are resellers who are only out to take advantage of people stupid enough to overpay for these because they just want to flex for the gram. No real serious sneakerhead is worried at all about these, to be honest. I think it's kind of reflective really of the times because, you know, back in the day, designer brands didn't really like sneakers and sneaker brands. In fact, they kind of looked down on the culture, and now because the culture's become mainstream and popular, designers want to like jump into the culture now so that they can capitalize off it, which I just think is dumb. To be honest, I think Tiffany should have just stuck to what they do best, just making little necklaces, little earrings and stuff. And if they really wanted to collab with Nike, they should have done something similar to like what they did in the past with like the marathon medals and not jumped into footwear. Also think it's pretty stink that they didn't reference Nicky Diamonds, without whom the whole Nike Tiffany legend would never have been born out. Also thought it was kind of cheeky how they referred to their own sneaker as a legendary pair, ostensibly referencing the Nike SB Dunk Low, but then yet didn't pay homage to the dude that brought that about. I thought that was pretty wacky. So yeah, basically it's a cheesy, overpriced, garbage sneaker that no one that's really interested in sneakers gives a shit about. And as quick as these come onto the market, they'll be forgotten about. So yeah, that's what I think about that. Ooh. So those are two pretty different takes on the Tiffany Air Force One and the nature of Nike sneaker collabs as a whole in 2023. I would be very interested in hearing what you guys think about the state of the sneaker game in 2023, particularly with reference to collabs. And what do you guys think about the Tiffany collab? Are you loving it? Are you in the market? Are you looking to cop, or are you unimpressed, unmoved, and ready to forfeit your chance to splash 400 on them? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Take care for now, and peace.